Hello, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Today we're watching more Game of Thrones, and I'm very excited. We're back in the Game of Thrones sweatshirt. I kind of forgot I had this one because we just have so many now. And then I saw this the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to wear this. First things first, we have a few things for the channel, which is really exciting. First of all, I completely forgot to mention on Monday, a huge thank you to my mod Deke. He's helped kind of set up this room, and it was just such a sweet Christmas gift. So huge thank you to Deke. And then also, we also got Dragon Glass as a gift, which is so exciting. And I want to go put this up on the library with the Game of Thrones books, but I have stockings up there right now. So I'm really excited about this. This is so cool because I had mentioned in a reaction earlier, like I would love one of these. And someone sent me one. So thank you so much. This is so exciting. I love it. And then we also got Marauder's Map Blanket, which will be on the reading chair, but I don't have it in here right now. But one more thing for the channel. Y'all, we hit 10K subscribers, which is such a big deal, especially because I think the channel is only like 5 or 6 months old right now. So this is really exciting, and I'm super, super thankful for all of you, and I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, y'all, let's talk about our show though. So last episode was really good. I'm really excited to like be back in the Game of Thrones world and excited for season 6. It looks like it's going to be fun so far, but we have a lot going on already. So we have Davos and Ed and Melisandre and everybody at the wall right now. It's messy. So we know Ed and Davos and all of them are kind of like, F you, Alistair, like you just killed him and left him there, like we're coming back for vengeance. And I'm kind of all for it, but I will say I do think Alistair has a point, and I think this is where it's hard is I understand both perspectives, and I don't think there's like a right or wrong decision in this, and that's what makes it really hard. And for me personally, like morally, I think the right decision is what Jon did. Like I think I would never be able to swallow the pill of leaving 100,000 people outside of the walls to die. Like I just think morally that's something I would never be able to accept. So I fully understand why Jon is making or made the choices that he made. So to me, I've always kind of agreed with Jon, but when it comes to Alistair, when it comes to Ollie, when it comes to all of their perspectives, I'm obviously biased towards the Stark children, but I'm also like not going to sit here and be like, you guys are completely in the wrong. I get it, and that's the hard thing is it's like I understand their perspective and I understand why they're so anti this. And I mean, it's a lot kind of like Marine and Dany, when you're raised in a certain mindset or a certain like way, that's your mind. It's very hard to change mindsets or change systems that have been around forever. So there's just like this bias that's been, infused in the bloodstream at this point. And so I get it, and I also understand because from Ollie's perspective, like the wildlings slaughtered his entire village and his family, so I understand the animosity. It's really hard to be like, okay, you guys are completely valid when you're over here like stabbing Jon in the back basically and then just leaving him out there to die. So I don't think we handled it properly, but I understand their animosity. I'm still kind of siding with Jon though. I'm gonna be honest. So those are my thoughts on that. But we also have Davos. Ed is going out to the wildlings to potentially get them to help us kill these guys. And honestly, I think the wildlings would be all for it. They're running around. I'm sorry. I think the wildlings would be all for it, especially Tormund, because I think Tormund and Jon were getting pretty close. And so I feel like Tormund would have some respect for Jon. So I actually hope that kind of happens. Hopefully you can't hear that. Yeah. And then Davos also made a mention that he wanted to maybe potentially work with Melisandre. I'm going to pause and make sure you guys can't hear that. It's been 2 hours, but I'm hoping they're done. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So Davos wants to involve Melisandre, which I'm kind of in a spot where I'm like, okay, I don't know if Melisandre's magic is as powerful as it has been. And I don't know, I'm just speculating. So from what I know, her prophecies, she's starting to doubt them. Her prophecy with Stannis didn't work out. She's also getting cold, which she had told Jon Snow she never gets cold. I mean, her fire is lit and she's getting in the covers. And so she's all bundled up. So, and then we also see her take off the necklace and we see her true form. So I know Davos wants to use Melisandre, but I'm kind of wondering if she's as powerful as she used to be. And also, like Demon Baby, we need King's Blood for that. And then her magic was mostly fueled by burning people a lot of times. So I'm like, okay, we could either burn somebody, maybe we can make a demon baby with anybody random, and I read that scenario wrong, but Davos, you're up, buddy. Have fun. So I'm wondering what we're gonna do, and it'll be fun. So we'll figure it out. And then we also have what else? What else? So we have Alistair. They're all ready to kill him. It'll be so much fun. And then we have Ramsay, who could potentially be getting demoted because he lost Sansa, which is kind of funny because it's not really Ramsay's fault, but at the same time, I mean, it's not Ramsay's fault that Sansa escaped while he was off fighting for his dad, but I will say it is Ramsay's fault that he, tormented and tortured Sansa and did all the things that he did to Sansa, when in reality he could have maybe just tried to hide his psycho side and treated Sansa properly. But your own fault, buddy. I hope you fall. So Ramsay's in a pickle and Bolton's not happy, and I'm wondering what the Bolton's like big plan is, because I'm still assuming that the Northmen are being stubborn. I mean, I'm assuming they are. So I'm kind of like, okay, I don't really think the Boltons have like a very strong hold in Winterfell. So I'm wondering what's going to happen with them, because it just seems like they're kind of like scrambling all the time, you know? We also have Brienne, who swore her vow to Sansa, which I freaking loved that scene. Y'all know I loved that scene. It was really good too, because even the like small little comment from Pod of like helping her with the vow is like so impactful, because Sansa's never had somebody in her life willing to like serve her, somebody willing to sit there and defend her. And so something as simple as her not knowing the words is just so heartbreaking. But it was so good. And then the foils between her and Kat in that scene, and just seeing how like persistent Brienne is to protect these girls, is just so precious to me, and I absolutely love it. So I loved that scene. I'm really happy we have like a group now. So it's Sansa, Theon, Pod, and Brienne, and I'm wondering where we're going to go from here, because if the plan is still Castle Black, which Theon had mentioned, I don't think that's going to go very well, because Jon is gone now. So I think Sansa will pull up to Castle Black and Jon won't be there. But I'm honestly feeling like really secure in Sansa's scenario right now, because she has like a whole group around her, and it's a good group. It's not like effing Littlefinger. So I'm really excited about that. Speaking of Littlefinger and Lady Olenna, we haven't seen them in a minute, and I'm wondering if they're still in King's Landing. What's going on with them? I always get nervous when I don't see Littlefinger for a little bit, because I feel like he's crafting something up. And so I'm like, okay, where's Littlefinger? So I'm trying to keep an eye on Littlefinger, but they're not showing me him. Would love to know what he's doing. And then we also have Jaime and Cersei. Interesting. So they're kind of like the only two like Lannisters left. I know we have like Tommen, but we haven't seen Tommen in a minute either. But I don't know. Their dynamic is very interesting to me right now. And I think Jaime is very like vengeance driven, and Cersei seems kind of out of it. I don't know how else to explain it. Like she's been through a lot recently, so I'm obviously giving her grace for that. And I don't know, but her whole conversation with Jaime about like, oh, it's fate, oh, it's prophecy, oh, whatever, it sounded weird. And I don't know, it's very not Cersei to me, because we know Cersei is not, from what I know, she's not superstitious or like believing and stuff like that. And she also doesn't really like believe in religion and stuff. So when she's sitting here talking to Jaime and she's like, oh, it's fate, it's prophecy, I'm like, Cersei, are we okay, girl? Because I just feel like that's not a typical Cersei mindset. I don't know. I thought it was a little weird. So I think she's a little out of it right now, which is really surprising to me, because I was expecting like vengeful, hateful Cersei. Like I think something like this obviously hurts a lot for Cersei. I mean, she just did her whole walk of shame, and then right on top of it, she lost Marcella. So I understand why she's kind of out of it a little bit right now, but at the same time, I was expecting like a huge Cersei clapback type of thing, because when she gets insulted or when she gets showed up, like she gets angry. And so I was expecting that from her. And that was why I made the comment of, Marjorie's still in that cell and we haven't seen Tommen, because I'm expecting Cersei to get some revenge on this High Sparrow group, not for Marjorie, but for herself. So I'm kind of like wondering if that is going to become a thing now, or if she's just gonna kind of like tunnel into her like grief and despair and close herself off to the world. So I'm wondering what Cersei is gonna do next, because she's kind of, I don't know. She's kind of like teetering right now. So I don't know. That's what I picked up. I could be wrong. But yeah, that was interesting to me. And then we have Marjorie, who's still in the dungeons, which is very surprising to me. She's been down there a minute. We haven't seen Tommen for a minute. And I think Marjorie is playing a game right now. And I think she's maybe like trying to pretend to warm up to this religious group so she can potentially get out. It's just taking her a while. So I mean, if I were her, I would be playing this up. I'd be like, I'm so sorry, you know, let me say my prayers. But she seems to be taking her time with it. So I'm like, Marjorie, we gotta play a role, babes. But she is being less aggressive than Cersei was being. So I'm hoping / wondering what Marjorie's path is gonna be, or if she's gonna have to do the walk of shame too. So I'm very eager to see what happens with Marjorie. And also, the High Sparrow came and talked to her and was a lot more respectful towards her. And I think that's because Marjorie is playing up the religious role a little bit more, but she's still refusing to confess. So I don't know. It's very tricky to me. I'm like, okay, is he nicer to her because she's queen, or is he nicer to her because he sees her softening to the religion? So definitely interesting dynamic, but I want to see more of it. And then I would like to see Tommen too. Tommen, what's going on, buddy? Let's go get your wife out of jail, please. And then we have Eliara over in Dorne. She killed Prince Doran and has taken over Dorne now, it seems like. Either that or she's putting somebody else in charge, but I'm assuming it's her. And I think they might be gunning for a war with the Lannisters, and Lannisters are cooked if that happens. I'm gonna keep saying it. We also have Tyrion and Varys over in Meereen. They're starting to rule, but things are getting kind of messy. There was like a sign that said Misa is master, or Misa is a master, or something like that, and we don't really know who wrote that. So Varys was like, oh, it could have been, you know, slaves, or it could have been past slaves. Sorry, it could have been past slaves, or it could have been the Sons of the Harpy. And that makes me nervous that we don't really know who wrote that. And then it also makes me nervous that we have Lord of Light people in the town, and they're kind of like telling them to pick their own path, and, you know, Dany left you, and it's very messy. And Tyrion was like, this is a problem, and I was like, I agree, I think this is a problem. So I think we need to get rid of these Lord of Light advocators because they're kind of causing a problem. We need to figure out the Sons of the Harpy, which Varys has spies looking for them, so hopefully he'll find them. And then we also had somebody burn the ships, which I'm assuming was the Sons of the Harpy. So that's a bummer. And it sounds like Dany left kind of Dany did leave at a very inconvenient time. I mean, it wasn't her fault, Drogon flew off, but at the same time, Dany is not here at a very inconvenient time. We have Sons of the Harpy, we have discontent in our society, everybody's like scared. So Tyrion kind of has a mess to deal with right now, but I think he's got it, and I think he has Varys, and I think it'll be great. So I think Tyrion's got it, but hopefully nothing else happens while Tyrion is ruling for Dany. And then we also have Dany, who was captured by the Dothraki, and then they were potentially gonna like do some crazy things with her, but they found out that she's a widow to Khal Drogo, and they have rules about that. So that was kind of our little saving grace right there. And they basically have like customs that because she's a Khal's widow, they can't touch her. Kind of. That's what I'm getting. So they want her to go stay in their temple with the other widows. Question mark. And I'm wondering if she's like a slave here, not a slave, but if she's like captured, like she can't leave, because she was like, oh, take me back to Meereen, I'll give you a bunch of horses, and they were like, oh, you should go stay with the widows. And I'm like, okay, do we have a choice? But we might not have a choice. So I don't know, the dynamic is very weird. Like it's a new Dothraki group, and I'm like, okay, are we good? Like, are we not good? Like, I'm confused. So we're gonna see what's up with Dany today, hopefully. And then we go over to Arya, and Arya is still blind, and she is like begging on the streets. And I think it's another like, you know, test for Jaqen, or because she's in trouble with Jaqen, and she's supposed to be listening, and I'm wondering if she's supposed to be listening for like specific things, or if she's just supposed to be listening. And then other girly came and just beat her up and then walked away. So Arya's in a sticky situation right now too, and I'm wondering if she's able to get her vision back, or if this is final. So I'm definitely stressed for Arya because they're not treating her well, and she's blind now, and she's like living on the streets, and she's like all dirty and like asking for money, and I'm like, did she get kicked out? Like, what's going on with them? So I'm definitely nervous about this place. I feel like it's just like a punishment for taking the face, but I'm wondering if it's something more final. So We'll see what's up with Arya. I hope she's okay, but so much is happening already and I love it. But that's all I've got for today with this intro. So like and subscribe if you're feeling up to, besties, and let's watch our show. Pike? I mean, I guess we haven't really seen Theon's family in forever. They're kind of just chilling over there. Bran? Hey, buddy, where you been? What are we doing? What are you doing? He looks so much older. Winterfell? Oh, he's so much older.
Give him another go, Ned.
Ned.
That's my father and my Uncle Benjen.
Or I'll ring your head like a bell.
Didn't his brother say that? No, John said that, didn't he?
They were all so happy.
At the wall with Ollie? Ooh, is that Lyanna?
Stop showing off!
Lyanna, sorry.
Lyanna. I've seen her statue in the crypt. My father never talks about her.
Bran?
What'd you get out of it?
Look at him, he's so grown up.
Who are you gonna spar with when Ned goes off to the Eyrie? I don't know. Willis, come here.
Oh, Bran thought they were talking to him.
Hodor?
But he's got trained. You've got training. Sounds like a fair match to me.
That's little Hodor?
When he's about to charge.
And Lord's it when he's going to dodge, my lady. Your talks.
Hodor talks. And they called him Willis, so his name is Willis?
No place for you.
Oh, Nan. Look at the size of him.
Oh, is that Nan?
Fight, he'd be unstoppable.
Well, he's never going to learn to fight because he's a stable boy.
It is time to go.
Please.
What happened? Oh, that would be so cool to see. Hey.
You finally show me something I care about, and then you drag me away.
It is beautiful beneath the sea, but if you stay too long, you'll drown.
Drowning.
You'll lose yourself there. Oh, that's crazy.
Willis,
Willis.
I saw you as a boy. You could talk.
Yeah, what happened?
Hodor.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Nan's son.
Where's Mira?
That's so sad. Okay, so we're still down here, and it seems like we're just like going in the past.
It's not safe outside the cave.
It's not safe anywhere.
Oh, she's not doing good.
I saw that Hodor wasn't always Hodor. His real name is Willis. And fight, and then, what's wrong? The Three-Eyed Raven says there's a war coming.
And we're going to fight it in there.
Ooh. Yeah, what's Mira doing here? I feel like she needs to like leave and go do something. But like, where would she go? She lost her brother too.
Brandon Stark needs you.
That's spooky.
What? I sit in there and I watch him have his visions and nothing ever happens.
Yeah, that would be boring.
And out there, he needs you.
Oh, she's gonna protect him like she protected Jojen. Rip Jojen. Oh, it's so pretty there. Poor Mira.
It's time, Sir Davos.
What are we gonna do?
Open the door, and the men inside can rejoin their brothers in peace.
I'm assuming Ed's not back.
We'll even set the wolf free north of the wall where it belongs.
Oh, no.
Nobody needs to die tonight.
I've never been much of a fighter.
W sword.
Apologies for what you're about to see.
Yeah, Mormont would not be proud of this. Yikes. I think we're cooked. I hope nothing happens to Go or Davos. What's that? Wildlings? No way. Let's go! W-Ed. Oh, that's sick!
Fight, you cowards!
Now you're cooked. That's not gonna do anything. Oh my gosh. Damn. Let's go, Ed.
You fucking traitor.
Only traitors here are the ones who shoved their knives into their Lord Commander.
Yes, the Night's Watchers held Castle Black against the wildlings. Until you.
Damn, Ollie. Gotta be smart if you're gonna attack them.
Throw them into the cells where they belong.
Damn. I mean, like I was saying earlier, like I get Sir Alistair's mindset, you know. It's just, that's difficult. I side with Jon, though. I didn't think he was gonna be able to do it in time. But Jon.
A lot of knives. I'll have my men get the wood for a fire.
Damn.
Bodies to burn.
Yeah. W. Tormund, thanks for your help, King.
Queen Cersei sits an arse jiggling in the breeze.
Ooh.
Gives me a little smile like, well,
Oh, so they're all like talking about it.
anything like it. I mean, she's used to her brother, and from what I hear, Lannister's half an inch shy of an inch.
Yikes.
Swear to the gods, she licks her lips.
Cersei's the talk of the town.
You all know me, you know I wouldn't lie about this.
Interesting. What's up with this dude? Oh, he's gonna die. Oh my gosh. Don't talk about Cersei. Hey, girl. She's so solemn and quiet. I know she just lost Marcella, but...
Get out of my way.
King's orders, Your Grace.
What do you mean?
What are the king's orders?
He would like you to remain in the Red Keep, Your Grace.
Barring me from attending my own daughter's funeral.
I cannot let you pass.
Why?
I'd like to speak to my son.
He has left the Red Keep, Your Grace.
What the fuck is going on? What the hell?
She grew up.
Almost.
I expect it was mother.
Your mother wouldn't do that.
Yes, she would.
Are you angry with her?
Of course not.
Then why didn't you let her come? She has every right to be here.
He's blaming Cersei for this?
Told me she wouldn't be allowed in the Sept.
We're in a cell ever again. Not while I'm here.
Period, Jamie. Ooh, so they wouldn't allow Cersei in here.
Everything she endured, she did it for you.
And Tommen was like, okay.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy, Tommen.
I can't.
Why not?
When the Faith militant seized her and Marjorie, what did I do?
Nothing?
Paraded her through the streets like a whore.
Damn.
What did I do?
We all fail sometimes.
King is supposed to be the protector of the realm.
Your Grace, Lord Commander.
Tommen, you start with getting rid of this group.
Go and see your mother, Tommen.
Jamie, F him up.
On the contrary, I fear a great deal. Father, the mother, the warrior.
You could probably just push him and he'd fall over. Do it.
Do you know why we use these stones? To remind us not to fear death. Our eyes on this world and open them on the next.
She looks so pretty.
You imprisoned and humiliated my sister.
Sought the gods' mercy and atoned for her sin.
But she's not allowed in here?
I broke a sacred oath and stabbed my king in the back. When the gods judged my brother guilty, I helped them escape that justice.
Careful, Jamie.
What atonement do I deserve?
You would spill blood in this holy place.
Well, the gods won't mind.
They won't.
More blood than the rest of us combined.
Ooh.
Go on then. I deserve it. We all do.
See, every higher up house has no idea, like, what to do with this
A
man.
mother's mercy.
No shot you're gonna capture Jamie right now.
They should be closer if you mean for them to save you.
I don't.
Okay, they're not.
I fought against worse odds.
No doubt many of us would fall.
Oh, this dude gives me such weird vibes.
Every one of us is poor and powerless. And yet together, we can overthrow an empire.
That's nice, honey. He's gotta go. I do think it's interesting though that Jamie is the only one that like had a conversation with him and like openly confessed, you know? Like homie never told him to confess, but like Jamie is just like open with his sins in a way.
Mother?
And Tommen's feeling really conflicted right now because of everything.
Did they put her in the red gown or the gold?
Gold.
Gold.
Good. That was always her color.
I'm sorry for keeping you here. I shouldn't have, but I didn't want to lose you again.
I understand. I'm glad to see you.
Yikes.
I know I should have come sooner. I was wrong.
It's all right.
It isn't. I should have executed all of them.
Okay.
Pulled down the sept onto the High Sparrow's head before I let them do that to you.
I kind of agree.
I would have. For me. You raised me to be strong.
Hmm.
And I wasn't, but I want to be. Help me.
Poor Tommen. Oh, Cersei's like so down bad right now. It's so weird. I obviously feel bad for her, but it's just weird seeing her like that. Marine?
Cock, I drink all the time.
Yikes.
He makes dwarf jokes, I make eunuch jokes.
I do not make dwarf jokes. So, the fleet has been burned.
Yeah.
Good news lurking somewhere.
Astapor and Yunkai have stopped asking us for aid.
Okay.
Perhaps they can tell us the secret.
The masters have retaken both. Side of Marine, the whole of Slavers Bay has returned to the slavers.
What about the dragon?
They haven't touched any food since Queen Daenerys left.
Oh, because Danny's
The
gone?
Dragon Queen can't very well let the dragons starve, that's obvious.
You need Danny back.
How do you know this?
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
Dragons don't do well in captivity.
Then Daenerys' ancestors started chaining them up in pens.
Hmm.
A few generations later, lost dragons, no larger than cats.
Oh.
Chained or they'll waste away. Missandei,
Knowledgeable Tyrion.
times were you in the company of these dragons? And did they ever harm you?
Never.
But wasn't she always with Danny?
Intelligent. More intelligent than men, according to some maesters. Affection for their friends, and fury for their enemies.
Hmm.
I am their friend.
Do they know that?
It's time they had their supper.
You're gonna go in there, Tyrion? You've never met them. I want a dragon. Guys, Tyrion's gonna get cooked right now. Especially because I think last time we saw them, they were pretty grouchy. They've been down here for a minute. Tyrion. Nice knowing you, buddy. Are we gonna get jump scared right now? Hey, doggies. Why didn't it cook him?
I'm friends with your mother.
Oh, nah. Tyrion, you have some balls.
The help. Don't eat the help. When I was a child,
Maybe they can, like, sense your energy, like animals, you know, like cats.
begged him, one of you. Wouldn't even have to be a big dragon, I told him.
Hmm.
It could be little, like me.
Oh, so cute.
Father told me the lost dragon had died a century ago. Cried myself to sleep that night.
Poor Tyrion.
But here you are.
He's touching it. Why isn't it attacking Tyrion? Okay. It's like my turn. Happy dragons. Tyrion's like, I'm out of here.
Next time I have an idea like that, punch me in the face.
Yeah, that was dumb. You got very lucky. Okay, I'm assuming the dragons can like sense your energy. Maybe. That's the only thing that's like making sense to me, because otherwise I feel like they would have cooked him. Because they've never met him.
What's your name?
Damn. We're still doing this?
No one.
I don't believe that.
Oh, poor Arya. Damn. Can you at least like train her or something? Who? Jaqen?
Girl says her name. The man will let her sleep under a roof tonight.
A girl has no name.
If the girl says her name, a man will feed her tonight.
A girl has no name.
Interesting.
The man will give her eyes back.
A girl has no name.
Just trying to see like what's more worth it to her.
Come.
We pass the test.
Leave it. A girl is not a beggar anymore.
Let's go. Poor Arya.
Half a dozen men, your best hunters.
They obviously had help.
I think Lady Sansa killed them all by herself.
Imagine, that'd be sick.
Thank you for this report, Lord Karstark.
Is it Castle Black?
Jon Snow's a bastard, not a Stark.
The Karstarks are working with the Boltons?
On the north will never be secure as long as a Stark can walk through that door.
And the few men left are barely men at all. Farm boys and thieves.
We have the wildlings.
We could storm the castle, kill Jon Snow.
Ooh, so they don't know.
The Night's Watch? You'd unite every house in the north against us.
They're already united against you.
We don't need every house in the north. The Umbers, the Manderlys, and the Karstarks.
Damn.
The Starks lost my house the day King Rob cut off my father's head. It's time for new blood in the north.
Oh, the Karstarks are still mad about that? Listen, Rob is gone. So let's clean slate.
My lords, Lady Walder has given birth.
Ooh.
A boy.
Ooh.
Cheeked and healthy.
My congratulations, Lord Bolton.
Is Ramsay gonna like kill this baby in its sleep?
Congratulations, father.
Ooh, Ramsay's trying real hard to keep his spot right now.
You'll always be my firstborn.
Okay.
For saying that, it means a great deal to me.
Oh! Ramsay just killed his father! Better go get that baby while you're at it, psycho! Oh no!
Ravens to all the northern houses. Roose Bolton is dead. Poisoned by our enemies. How did he die?
Oh shit!
Poison.
You're talking to your lord. Use respect.
Ooh, did the Karstark guy know about this?
Forgive me, my lord.
Send for Lady Walder and the baby.
At once, my lord.
I mean, Ramsay does seem a little shaken up by it. He has a little guilt, it looks like. Teeny bit. Oh, that's wild. See, I thought he was gonna go kill the baby. And then, you know, his dad can't really do anything about it. Can't really, like, prove it was him. I didn't think he would actually kill Roose himself.
There he is.
Isn't he wonderful?
Poor girl.
May I hold him?
He's making her walk around after she just gave birth? Oh, she's nervous.
Little brother.
Lord Bolton sent for us. Have you seen him?
Oh. You're gonna die.
Of course.
Follow me, Mother.
Question is, how is he gonna kill her? Ramsay. This man is so clinically insane. Oh my gosh. I don't mean to be smiling right now. I'm just so shocked by some of the things he does.
It's cold out here, Ramsay. I need to feed him.
Oh, poor girl, poor girl.
Ramsay, where is your father? Ramsay.
Ramsay, you're psychotic. You couldn't just like kill her quick.
Ramsay. Ramsay, please. Back to the Riverlands. Please.
Nah, you're cooked, girl.
He's your brother.
He doesn't care.
I prefer being an only child.
Damn. Oh, she's protecting her baby.
I saw her with a man. I don't think he hurt her.
Oh, Arya?
You don't know which way she went. I spent 3 days looking for her.
Yeah, she does that.
How'd she look? She looked good.
Hmm.
She wasn't exactly dressed like a lady. No, she wouldn't be.
This is like the first Sansa's really heard about Arya.
I should have gone with you while I had the chance.
Poor Sansa.
We've all had to make difficult choices.
That's true. Uh-oh. Poor Pod.
He won't stop hunting us.
Once we're withdrawn, Ramsay won't be able to touch us.
Oh, Theon's paranoid.
I'll tell him the truth about Bran and Rickon.
And the truth about Sir Roderick, who I beheaded.
Rip Sir Roderick.
And the truth about Rob, who I betrayed.
When you take the Black, all your crimes are forgiven.
I don't want to be forgiven.
Hmm.
I can never make amends to your family for the things I've done.
Damn.
They'll keep you safer than I ever could.
You're not coming with us?
Where are you gonna go, Theon?
I would have taken you all the way to the wall. I would have died to get you there.
This is so sad.
May I take one of the horses?
Sweet Theon.
Where you go?
Home.
Pike? So Theon thinks he's not really worthy to take Sansa all the way. He would have if he had to, but now he's like gonna see himself out.
What is dead may never die.
Hey, y'all.
But they did, and our invasion died with them. Deepwood Motte was our last stronghold on the mainland.
Yeah, you guys didn't do very well on that.
Defeat anyone at sea. Hold lands and castles against mainland army.
Okay.
Not if our captains defy my orders.
For trying to rescue Theon.
Then where is he?
Where is your kingdom? We took those castles because the Northerners marched off to war. I watched from that window as they breached our walls and knocked down our towers.
Interesting.
Shut your mouth on a bay, or I will make another heir who will.
So Yara's just like over him. And him trying to like take a bunch of land that they can't keep and then just losing a bunch of men. She's trying to be smart about it. Or at least have peace. What are we doing? Is that a person?
Let me pass.
He's about to die.
O king.
Haven't I always, brother?
Brother? Who's that?
I thought you'd be rotting under some foreign sea by now.
He has a brother?
I don't mock the drowned god. I am the drowned god.
Okay.
Ah, when men see my sails, they pray.
Old Town to Karth. So he's been not around Westeros.
You're old, brother. Had your time. Now let another rule.
I heard you lost your mind during a storm. Take you to the mast to keep you from jumping overboard.
Ooh.
They did.
You cut out their tongue.
Uh-oh.
I needed silence.
So he's a little loony, maybe?
Insist during a storm.
I am the storm, brother. The first storm and the last. And you're in my way.
Okay. Welp. Bye. Wow. All of these, like, guys are dying. We lost Roose, and now we've lost Theon's dad. But he was a bad man, I don't really care. Both of them were, honestly.
Wrestle his bones down to your depths to rest beside his ancestors.
Bye, buddy. I didn't even realize he had a brother, but it seems like his brother maybe isn't fully there.
I'm going to find out who did this. I'm going to feed them to the sharks while they live. I swear it by the Salt Throne.
Does that mean she's heir now?
Throne is not yours to swear upon, not unless the King's Moot chooses you.
King's Moot?
Me to rule.
Your father does not get to choose. The law is clear. Perhaps you'll win. Perhaps you'll be the first woman in history to rule the Ironborn.
Oh.
And perhaps not.
They've never had a woman ruler before. So do we gotta, like, vote or something? Hey, Melisandre.
Sorry, my lady. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Interrupt what?
Interrupt nothing.
What is she doing? She trying to, like, see a vision?
I assume you know why I'm here.
I will after you tell me. The former Lord Commander.
Does he have to be?
What do you mean?
What are you asking?
Do you know of any magic that could help him?
Like, bring him back to life?
If you want to help him, leave him be.
Can it be done?
Thoros of Myr style?
There are some with this power.
How?
Oh, we gotta go find Thoros.
I met a man who came back from the dead, but the priest who did it...
Yeah, where is he?
Impossible.
But it was. It could be, now.
But hasn't Jon been too dead for too long? Because I feel like Thoros of Myr always did it, like, immediately after Dondarrion died. We would have to go find Thoros. Yeah.
Poison that should have killed you. I saw you give birth to a demon made of shadows.
The great victory I saw in the flames, all of it was a lie.
Ooh.
You were right all along. The Lord never spoke to me.
Ooh.
Fuck all of them.
She's having an identity crisis.
7 gods, drowned gods, tree gods, it's all the same. I'm asking the woman who showed me that miracles exist.
I never had this gift.
Have you ever tried?
Is she, like, strong enough to do that right now? She's cold. She is, like, doubting everything. Even if she was at, like, her strength power, I don't know if she would be able to do it. I don't think it's gonna work. And then I think she's gonna crash out. Damn, poor Jon. I really don't think this is gonna work. We're cutting his hair too? Okay. What are we doing? It's similar to, like, what Arya was doing. Is she praying to the Lord of Light right now? Or the many-faced god? Or are they the same? Because why is this procedure, like, the same as Arya's? Except for this part on me. Her little pendant isn't even doing anything. Tormund's like, what the F are we doing? I feel like they're doing so many, like, focuses on the pendant. The pendant's not doing anything. Oh, she looks so rough. I mean, worth a try. I still think we should go get Thoros. But I don't know, I feel like she's never had that gift. He's been dead for too long. I mean, she even said when she saw Thoros, like, she didn't have that gift or something like that. Poor John. And little Ghost, like, doesn't leave his side. Worth a try, I guess. Is Ghost okay? Oh yeah, Ghost is okay. What do you mean? How? I mean, even her, like, pendant wasn't glowing. I was dead convinced that was not happening, y'all. That confuses me, though, because she's been feeling cold. She said, like, her visions have been wrong. Because she had visions of Stannis, like, the whole time. You know, like, oh, Stannis, Stannis. And then, obviously, that was wrong. And then she's trying to do this, and it's not working. Like, her pendant's not glowing. What the fuck just happened? How? I'm not upset. I just can't understand this. Like, I think I would give it a little more merit if her, like, pendant was glowing or something, but her pendant wasn't doing anything. And every time she uses her magic, her pendant glows. Like, every time. So I was like, okay, you know, like, her pendant's not glowing, it's not gonna work. How many days has it been? Because I'm over here thinking it's been a minute, but I think it's only been like a day since last episode, because last episode we ended with Davos and Alistair having a talk, and then Alistair was like, okay, I need an answer by tonight, and then we opened the episode with Alistair wanting the answers. So I think it's only been like a day, actually. Why do I, like, not believe it? Why do I feel like Jon is like, we're gonna start next episode, and, like, Jon is actually still dead? What the hell? Guys, I'm so confused. But, like, a good confused. Like, I hope this is, like, y'all aren't playing with me. Like, this is for real. What the F is going on? Anyways, Jon's back. Hey, King. I'm still confused. But I'm not upset. I mean, I'm hoping y'all can explain it in the comments for me or something, because there was a lot of ties with Arya in that scene. Or maybe I'm overthinking it, but like, you know, when Arya was like washing the bodies, she would like wash everything off of them, and then she would wash their hair and have the water go into a dish. And she wouldn't like mutter prayers over them or anything, or like try to like raise them from the dead, but it was like the same procedure that Arya does. And, you know, Arya serves like many-faced god, or the god of death. And so, and we know Melisandre serves the Lord of Light. And so I thought that procedure was kind of interesting, because I was like, oh, you know, this is what Arya does. But maybe they just have like a similar custom. I don't know. I think this is one of those scenarios where like I wish I was reading the books, because, and I'm so excited to read them, because I feel like there's some elements that like get lost in translation for me, at least, of like, you know, like the magic systems and what customs are for certain gods and for certain religions, or if it's like all across the board. So like those are things like I'm really excited to learn about in the books, because when it comes to like Melisandre's magic, I just wish I knew more, you know? Because then there's scenarios like this where I'm like, Is somebody dreaming? Like, are we for real? I don't know. Because I like don't want to get excited and get hyped, and then it's just like Davos dreaming or something, or Melisandre dreaming or something. But I feel like it's real because Ghost sat up. I don't know. I can't trust anything. And then we had Ramsay kill Roose, which I thought he was gonna kill the son, but he killed Roose, so now he's Lord Bolton. And we also have the Karstarks on our side now, which I'm surprised they're still salty over that, but also like, okay, fair, whatever, you know. So I'm like, okay, Karstarks are with the Boltons, and Ramsay has a plan of like, oh, we only need Umbers, Karstarks, and there was one more that I can't remember the name of, and then we'll have the North basically. So the Umbers I don't think will budge because the Umbers have Rickon, so not gonna happen. And then Karstark's already in mix, but we'll see what happens with that. And then we also had Theon's father get killed by his brother, who I didn't even realize he had a brother, but I mean, maybe they mentioned it and I just completely forgot. There's just so many characters, it's easy to lose track of them. But we had, you know, his brother pull up and then be like, you're old, I want to rule, and then push him off a bridge. But his brother seems to be a little out of it, and there was a lot of comments of like, I am the drowned god, and, you know, like, I am the sea or something like that. And then Theon's dad was like, oh, didn't you have to be tied to your ship so you didn't jump off? So he's definitely not all there. Speaking of not all there, Cersei still kind of not all there. And then Tommen also kind of confused me this episode too, because he seems to be really in his head about this and like kind of, you know, guilty and not proud of himself for not doing anything, but then he continues to not do anything. So definitely surprising. And I think he's definitely like not spending time with his mom right now because he's so conflicted, and then he like wants to keep her safe, but then he's also like upset and conflicted. And then there's Marcella. There's a lot of emotions in Tommen's little body right now, which is very conflicting. But I think Cersei's like not fully there, and there's a lot going on. Also, this High Sparrow dude, I had a feeling from the minute he had that talk with Lady Olenna that they were coming for all of our throats. So he kind of made another comment like that to Jaime today. And I thought they were going to try to take Jaime because obviously, you know, the rumors around Cersei and Jaime, it would make sense if he tried to take Jaime too. But I'm kind of wondering why he didn't. One, because he wouldn't be winning that fight, or two, because Jaime kind of just like openly confessed his sins and was like, that's that. So I thought that was interesting. But the dynamic is like messy right now. Like it's a different dynamic than it has been in the past. I feel like I feel like it's a little more complex. Just because I feel like a lot of characters are in their minds right now, and I'm not in their minds with them. So it's like really hard to read some of these scenes, where in the past I felt like their like mindsets or where they were at was a lot more out in the open, and now I feel like it's really like closed off, like you kind of have to guess. So it makes it really tricky. And then we have people coming back from the dead, which honestly I would have been like, oh, this might actually work if Thoros of Myr like had randomly pulled up or something and was like, oh, let me try it. And I know Thoros of Myr said he didn't have a lot of more resurrections in him. Like the last time he had brought back Dondarrion, he had said like, oh, I can't do it for much longer or something along those lines. So I had always felt that comment was going to lead to something, but then we haven't seen Thoros of Myr since then. So I would have honestly believed it if Thoros of Myr pulled up, and I would have been convinced. But the Red Woman has been having me question things recently because her magic has been iffy. So I didn't think that was going to happen. Guys, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm like excited if it's true, but then I feel like the show is like pulling a prank. Like I'm like, if we wake up or if we start the next episode and it's like Davos dreaming, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. But like part of me feels like it's true. I don't know. I feel like I can't trust this show. Well, that was fun. Yeah, this was a great episode. I'm really excited for the next one. I need to know if this is real or not. But yeah, great episode. That's all I've got for today. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.